All right, it's day 41, the evening of day 41. I'm in bed, and I know this is kind of a weird video, but I want to talk about how things are going and how I'm doing and record these thoughts. And I I don't expect anyone to watch or listen to this whole thing, and I may not even have my subscribers notified when I upload this, but it'll be in the playlist. Anyway, I was just thinking about like the last 10 days. There's just been a grind to my this whole bike journey, and it's just day after day of biking roughly about 60 miles, give or take, sometimes 70 or 50. I did hit 88 or 89 a few days ago. But it usually seems like I'm good for about 60 miles. And then my left knee really starts to bother me a little bit. But it just seems like, first of all, it's kind of boring in Mississippi and Louisiana and East Texas. And I haven't biked through anywhere that's been really exciting. And then it kind of occurred to me today, it's not even that I'm unhappy, or I don't know how to explain it, but I have not. Today's day 41. It's now been 10 days since I've met with someone that I knew. I got really spoiled in Central Texas, West Texas, and then in New Mexico, Arizona, and California. I had so many people with me or coming down to meet me for the day. Gosh, I had Bill Rogan drive 11 hours to meet with me. So many people in Abilene, that church in Colorado City. Oh, anyway, Glenda, I could name them all. But, since Jeff Blaylock in Waco, that was 10 days ago. I haven't, no one else has come out. And I think that's starting to wear on me where, sort of the friends and connections I have in Louisiana, Mississippi, the far east part of Texas, my connections aren't that strong at all. I know some people, I've got some acquaintances, but, so I think that's starting to wear on me, and it's just not as much fun. And if I'm biking 60 miles in a day like I did today, I have this attitude of, all right, just get to the next convenience store. And usually these towns are spread out every 15 to 20 miles. So it just seems like all I'm doing is biking on these boring roads in the south. And I just try to get to a convenience store so I can get inside and it's not as hot and I can, buy another cold drink and then sometimes it's hit or miss with whether or not I connect with somebody and have a good, fun conversation with someone about my trip. But it's kind of reduced down to that. And it's okay. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I also just want to be honest about what it's like to do this kind of bike trip, and so anyway, like tomorrow I'm in Collins. I'm gonna bike down to Hattiesburg, and then if I'm really feeling strong, I might get to Loosedale, but if not, it's gonna be between Hattiesburg and Loosedale. And I may have to hitchhike because there's no motels between those two towns, but that's a whole nother story. But it would be the perfect day for a friend to kind of meet and be my shuttle. Maybe I bike 30, 35 miles out of Hattiesburg, but then I get a shuttle back, or I don't know. Anyway, the good news is I know Michelle in Florida. She lives east of Pensacola, Santa Rosa Beach. She's all excited about seeing me, and I know she's for real. She's coming out to see me, and she's gonna host me. And but honestly, besides Michelle, it's like, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's nobody really in Mississippi, or Alabama. It's just been a little. I mean, and I'll admit, I'm spoiled now after all those people that met with me in Texas. And I mean, for a while, it was like every single day for like 9 or 10 days from Glenda. Anyway, there's so many people. So I'm kind of missing that a little bit. So anyway, so there you go. I'm just talking on on my motel bed here. And by the way, my left knee. Bill Rogan said it could be tendonitis, but it just kind of hurts when I extend it, and then when I put weight on it, it just isn't doing so well. It kind of hurts. So when I pedal, I've been putting more of my weight and my strength in my right leg, you know. So I don't know how it all works, but I'm right-handed, and so my left leg is that pivot leg. It's like the strong leg that you use to just like hold yourself, you know. And I think I'm overusing it, or I don't know what, but the last 5 miles of my ride today, I was like, wow, my knee is I couldn't have gotten any farther, so anyway, I guess I'll stop here. My plantar fasciitis is still a big issue. I haven't even talked much about that. And then these allergies. It's funny, for over a couple of weeks, I had a runny nose and I would be sneezing a lot. And I took Claritin once a day. And then, I don't know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I get into Mississippi. And it turned into a full-blown, kind of like a sinus infection, a really scratchy throat. When I talk, my voice kind of squeaks. My throat is sore. And there's like this pain, this sinus pressure in my face. And I'm not even sneezing that much. Or, I don't have a runny nose or scratchy eyes. So it's just crazy. So it almost feels like I'm a little bit sick or something, or I don't have a fever, but I feel a little hot. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm still in bed and still talking, and it's 8 minutes going here, but this motel room's pretty good for the price, and it was pretty cheap. Liberty Inn in Collins, Mississippi. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to bed.